I love pointing out people's flaws and telling them they're garbage.
Yeah, Cole's really good at. Well, I think you're
No,
you're
joking.
good at that, and you also know that I do not give a shit. That I want you to just like punch me down because like because like some people you can't do that with, they're like fucking crumble. But like if I'm sending you something and I'm saying, hey, tell me your honest thoughts. If you do not give me your honest thoughts, that's going to piss me off way more than anything you have to say. Okay. Like if you're not honest with me, I'm going to kill you.
You value honesty.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm literally telling you that I want your honest opinion. And if you don't give it to
Yeah, I mean, when I did theater and I was an assistant director, that was sort of my job. I had to deal with a lot of bitchy diva hoes. Oh my god, you had to break down the criticism in it's like little baby food. Like, here comes the criticism, and then they would take a little bite, and then you'd have to scoop it up again and take another bite, and it would just be like, oh my god, dude. But I mean, I always try because I grew up in an environment where, criticism was not necessarily negativity. Criticism was another lens at what somebody can, like, it's just another way of looking at the thing that you've been working on. And you got to take it seriously. And you know what? I've taken a lot of criticism and I've ignored a lot of criticism as well. And it really all comes down to what you're making the thing for. Like, that's just how it is at the end of the day. And I actually got in trouble in middle school. I was doing Anne of Green Gables. For anybody who doesn't know that, it's like a redhead orphan story, whatever, lives with her aunt and uncle. And
shout out to redhead Rema, though.
I'm a big redhead fan. Anyway, I ended up, I didn't even realize I was doing it, but I basically was like directing people on like what to do. And the director came up to me and was like, Cole, and he took me to the side and he was like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm trying to help. What are you talking about? And he's like, this is my show. Like, you don't stop.
Damn.
Like, stop. Like, you do not have the experience to tell these people what to do. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my. And then I was like, all right, I gotta watch what, I mean, always you're taught you got to watch what you say, but this was like a different thing. It's not like curse words or anything like that. It's just like,
don't step on other people's toes. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, but I'm a big criticism fan, except like there's some YouTube comments that it's not criticism. It's just like stupid. It's just stupid. Like, listen, my commenters, stupid. I love you guys when you talk about like nostalgic things.
He doesn't love you guys. He hates you all.
But like when you say something stupid, it's like, did you watch my video to explain why you're dumb? Like, I mean,
they didn't. And that's the thing, is that they don't. No one watches a full YouTube video, apparently. Everyone just clicks off after 30 seconds.
I don't get 30 seconds, apparently.
I don't get it. Anyway. Maybe here's my tin hat, putting on the 10th hat. I think my theory is that the reason that only the first 30 seconds get viewed is because fucking fucking OpenAI and Google, who just released their own version of video generation, they're all just watching the first 30 seconds of the video, deciding whether to rip it or not, and then they just rip it for their servers. That's my idea. That's my tinfoil.
Wait, that's actually.
It's been
I was about to be like,
AI was a thing, but like, ignore that. That's my tinfoil.
I was about to be like, dude, that's some conspiracy theory thing, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm in on this. Where's my tin?
Yeah, everyone get your tinfoils out, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah.